Hey guys, it's Logan again for Apotheosis, and today we're using Root Riders, which I think is definitely the strongest attack in the game right now, at least for hard mode or legends. That isn't like Fireball. Fireball Rocket Loons is stronger, but this is the most consistent, easy armory to use. I want to use it today just because I don't want to use the same armory every single day, so I switch it up sometimes, not just Dragons a day. But this armory, it's with the Minion Prince. He works so much better than the King, in my opinion, because he uses the Dark Orb in the core of the base, and you get guaranteed value. With the King ability, I'm just not sure where to use the ability all times, because sometimes it can be kind of iffy, but you get a really good spot, or you can get kind of a bad spot to use it. And for the Road Champion, I'm going between the Hog Puppet and the Haste File. I go back and forth in this video. I think the Haste File is better for Legends, but if you have like a tournament, like something to plan for like hard mode, I think the Hog Puppet might be better. Just because the Hog Puppet really just makes it kind of more simple, I feel like. You get extra HP and it's that extra safety. Because your RC dies early with the Haste File, you're just out of it. You're just out of it. But the Hog Puppet will give you that little safety, which I think is better for hard mode. But the army link is going to be in the description, and I like the Overgrowth this army just because it either can help you with the funnel, or it can help you clean up on the back end, like covering a fire spirit or something, which could just be critical in helping you clean up. You're going to overkill a whole bunch of bases this army. I had these are the equipments, and today I ended up going plus 295. I had two mistakes. You'll see why. They're my own simple mistakes, just because I'm not really used to using the army as well. So we'll get into it. Again to my legend tax. Alright, this base. How do we make the funnel? I mean, the funnel I'd want to make is just come in right through here, right? Take out this side, and we just spam the root riders, go through this way, through the town hall. We'll loop around the base. Skeleton spell for the monolith. Probably have to pop the ability early for the warden, just get through his fire spitter and everything. But I think that should be pretty easy for the pathing. Alright, so RC. Now at 256, we'll drop this invis. And at 250, should go invis from the spear fox. I dropped that invis perfectly so that fox was inside of it as well. I don't want her to go to that wizard tower. If she does, it'll be okay though. Alright, 246, drop this invis. Which way is she going to path? Hopefully that inferno. Yep, okay, so she'll break this funnel. 236, we're going to cover the inferno, right? So we can get down these new defenses of the fire spitter, because we'll get the inferno down with the aura. So we got all that aura coming on through here as well. So 227 will drop this, just be extra early. We don't want this fox to die. So we broke this funnel. We'll pick her up. And now we'll just spam everything on in. I not mean to start the wall breaker round one. Oops. Valkyries coming on through, healers, everything. Warden, Minion Prince, and these that there. The Queen Giant Arrow to break the funnel with the P.E.K.K.A.s as well, coming on that left side. So now we're gonna path into the town hall, right? We don't have to pop the Warden ability just yet either. We'll be good there. We are going to deal with these annoying ice golems, but that's every base. Every base is that way. We'll just pop this Warden ability here to heal up through the Warden, I mean the ice golems, excuse me. Excuse me. Now we'll head for this town hall. And now we'll get that out. Skeleton spell for the monolith. Should have dropped it a little bit sooner, but it's alright. It's alright. Main principality through that core, and we'll be on the backside of his fire spitter, so we'll be good there. We'll rage as well to get through there a little bit quicker. I'll overgrowth this backside just to have it not hitting us. I'll freeze this ricochet cannon. And then from there, the base is just getting wiped up. Drop some cleanup back here, some cleanup. Send the baby dragon for help some cleanup. And we're just going to save this rage for this compartment back here. That's all the spells we have left. Yeah, so cleanup. Once the overgrowth wears off, we'll be decent. There we go. And we just pop the rage, get on through here. Alright, we'll take out these heavy defenses. And we still have the Road Champion ability, as well as the Root Riders coming through, and all the heroes still up. Surprisingly, the Minion Prince, he finally goes down. Usually he likes to go down a little early because, you know, he's air, and we're not using air attack, right? So we'll get through this base very easily. The Ice Golem didn't even pop. We'll have all the healers up, like 3 Root Riders, all the Valkyries, as well as the Road Champion, and even pop her ability. She's already full HP, so it's a very strong attack. If you just get the, you break the funnel, and you just kind of loop around the base, essentially. Alright, we gotta break the funnel. How do we break this funnel? Typically, you just go into here on this base. Tesla's gonna try to pull us out, so we'll have to invis Tesla's, get us into here. Then we'll pick her up. Hopefully she takes down one fire spitter. We'll attack from the side. It's not the fire spitter side. Okay, that'll work. And at 256, we'll drop this invis. Will there be Teslas that pop up? That is the question, actually. No Teslas, we'll just pull on in. Alright, that works better. So 246, we'll drop this invis, cover the ice golems, take out the witch. We need to get down one fire spitter, then we'll be good. Fox still alive. Fire spitter will go down in a second. 236, get the recall ready. We took down one fire spitter. We'll get down this other one too, right? We'll get down this ice golem. Alright, the fox is still alive. I want to come in from this top side, because typically that bottom side is more baited on this base. So root riders, test loons, healers, spam literally everything. The warden, the royal champion coming back through, the prince warden, and then the Valkyries. Now we're just gonna loop around this base basically. I accidentally popped the warden ability. Oops. That'll be fine. That'll be fine because we'll get through this part early. Pop the queen for the counter funnel with the siege barracks, and the wall breaker for the P.E.K.K.A.s. We'll use a skeleton spell in this monolith in this town hall, right? We'll overgrowth over here to help push in to the town hall because we want these Valkyries and Root Riders to get the town hall. We'll be good from there. The Minion Prince's ability, once he gets in this town hall, will be critical to help this back end. Pop it on the back end. We'll rage to this core. And then from here, the base is kind of wiped. Road Champion helping on this left side. We'll save the rage for this, actually, no, we'll use it down this bottom. Road Champion is a good spot for it, especially to have our Hawkwood pop. Minion Prince helping the right side. The Queen's good on this left side. We'll drop some cleanup, cleanup, cleanup. Minion Prince is really good for this, Ricochet Cannon. We have no spells. We have plenty of cleanup here. We have plenty of troops. Minion Prince will help out. Now that Warden ability early hurt us really bad, so this attack's not going to be as overkill as it could have been, because we actually popped it instantly. I did that wrong. I did that very, very, very wrong. And that tornado trap might get us here. So I think that might have really, really hurt us badly. The Royal Champion goes down. It's going to be close now. These Valkyries have to come through and bang on these walls. We should have saved that baby dragon. So that one little mistake is going to get us here. We're going to try to get it, though. We're going to try. We're going to have to bang through a few walls, though. We're going to have to distract these barbarians as well. Barbarians, and killing up these backside. Can we get it? Can we bang through these walls in time? Is for the Ricochet Cannon is the question. Can we do it? We need these P.E.K.K.A.s to come on through. It's going to be the closest attack of my life. P.E.K.K.A.s can do it. Valkyries can do it. Alright, we got it. We got it. Okay. So we can get down this Ricochet Cannon. Okay, so we messed up terribly, terribly with the Warden ability popping instantly, essentially. We basically swagged the Warden ability, but even then, this army is still strong enough that you can still 3-star. Okay, okay. Alright, this space. How do we break into here? Honestly, this top side is definitely gonna be baited because that new cannon's there, but what if we just sent the RC into here, right here, let her path around, and then send the Root Riders through here. That actually looks like the easiest. Actually, I just want to go into the bait. I'm gonna risk it for the bait. Pop the haste instantly. So at 256, we'll drop this invis. 250 should go invis in the Spear Fox. It wasn't baited. That's actually a little bit surprising. I figured it was gonna be baited. All right, 46. Drop the invis. I'm gonna drop the invis so she'll pass that multi-arch tower next, right? So at 240, should go invis in the Spirit Fox. And at 236, drop this invis for that scatter. Alright, we're going to path right through this base. Okay, we got it. We got it. And then 226, drop this invis. See if we can get down these next two defenses. Oh, she was going for the queen. Not what I was looking for, but okay. Alright, root riders, healers, spam everything in. Alright, the apprentice warden. Okay, the queen, we'll just send her way back here. Way back there for the funnel. Wall breaker. These Valkyries not want to go in, are they? Yeah, no. Not really. Not really at all. We'll just rage through here. Not gonna pop this Warden ability. Just yet. Just yet. Okay, taking a whole bunch of damage, so we will. We will. Minion Prince ability to his Rage Tower is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And from here, they're honestly just good. I'll just overgrowth this back end, right? Only got the ricochet cannon through there. That is not what I was looking for. That is not what I was looking for. I meant to get the multi-arch tower too. Oops. So maybe that's gonna hurt us. That's gonna definitely hurt us. So skeleton spell and this ricochet cannon back there, right? We'll get these cleanup troops coming on through the base. We'll distract, help take it out. We have these barbarians clean up. The queen's coming on the right. Minion prince as well. Road champion still has her fox as well. That'll help out. Drop some cleanup, cleanup. We'll just break on through. We'll just break on through. All right. And there we go. We get down the last defense. And that was a very easy funnel for us. We were able just to path right through the base. We broke the funnel over here, took out the big defense, and then there wasn't really anything else. There really wasn't. All right, this base. Where can we break the funnel? Fire spitter is pointing down. All the damage on the bottom. If we could break the funnel over here, how do we get into there? That is the question. That is the question. This is a tough base with 4 invis charge. I think we have to try from here. It's probably baited, but that's the shortest path. Yeah, okay. We'll try it. We'll try it. It might not work. Teslas, yeah. 256, drop us invis. Be a whole bunch of damage here. The Fox is not hit by a giant bomb, which is great. As much as we can avoid that is best. Sorry, so 246 will drop us invis. She can go for the, yeah, she'll go for the multi-arch tower. The Fox avoids a giant bomb again. Nice. All right, 236 will drop us invis. We're just drop it all around, make sure we get in there. The NATO. Interesting choice of a NATO spot. The Fox avoids a giant bomb again. All right, all right, all right. 226 will drop us invis. Get this recall ready. So we not really break this funnel. Fox gets hit by the giant bomb. Fox is dead. We have to recall. Did not quite get it, did we? So this is going to be a tough one. Root Riders. Queen Giant Arrow back here. Alright. Healers. Spam everything through. Valkyries. Wallbreaker for the P.E.K.K.A.s. More Valkyries. Skeleton spell for the Monolith. Got to pop this Warden ability early because all this damage is going to hurt. Main principality to that back end, that left end, right? And now we split quite a bit, but we'll just overgrowth this left side, push towards the town hall. We'll get the town hall. We'll also use the rage on this left side to get through here. This is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very, very tough one. That super dragon is annoying. We'll get the town hall down. I think this base is about as anti as we could do. This looks like a really good base. We'll rage on this back end. I think everything just died. Everything's just died. I cannot break the funnel. That's what gets us. That's just going to get us here. So we'll just try to get as much percent as we can. With dragons, I know this base would be pretty simple to go against. But we got Root Riders today. So I was not able to break that. But we'll just get percent. Because we don't want to lose by too low, right? That's not what we're looking for. Also, this we turn into a Warden walk because we didn't get the funnel broken. Now it's a Warden walk. That's crazy. We couldn't get that top side, could we? Nope. Alright. We'll just get as much soaked up percent as we can. It's just too much. Or could we have came from this way? We could have tried, right? But that would have been tough to break the funnel too, because all his high damage buildings on the outside, high HP. It came from the top. It was baited, of course. But even then, we couldn't quite get the funnel broken either. Maybe we could have funneled with an overgrowth. But no, this base seems really good, actually. I like it. I like this base. So it's top side, a couple more percent. And then there we go. There we go. Okay. We'll just get this last little building. See if we can. One more percent was always helpful. It makes us feel better on the attack. There we go. 82. 82. Alright, that's a tough base. That's a tough base. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, how to break the funnel into this base? That is the question. There's Teslas out here. That could do it. The backside of Fire Spitter. I think we just try breaking the funnel here. I think that looks like a very easy path. Right through here. And it avoids the king, which is more HP than the minion prince. We'll just pop the haste instantly, right? So at 256, we'll drop this invis. Get down this fire spitter. Get down this ricochet cannon. So at 250, you should go invis and the spirit fox. We'll invis or push her back in. At 246, drop this invis. The fox is dead, but we did make the funnel, so we'll have to drop another one. Alright, so it took us out our fox dying and popping all our invis, but we did make the funnel, which is going to be very, very helpful. So root riders, test loons, healers, spam everything. I need the Valkyries. Oops. Alright, queen, counter funnel, siege barracks. Need the royal champion in there too. Alright, we're looking good, we're looking good. I'm just going to drop a rage spell to get through here a little earlier. We don't have to pop the Warden ability just yet. Not yet. Wall breaker for the P.E.K.K.A.s. Do we go through the CC yet? No, we haven't. Pop the Warden ability just because I just looked at RC. She's one shot. We hit the NATO. Alright, alright. That works out. And honestly, I'll just have this back here. So we'll path towards this town hall in a second. In a second, we'll just path right towards it. And there's a witch in there. That's just going to be obnoxious. So I'll just use that Minion Prince ability through that core, get that backside. And once these things are done overgrowthing, we'll be fine. A skeleton spell for that new defense, just because it's going to be annoying. I just don't want it to be annoying on me. That's what I really just don't want. Yeah, honestly, where can we use this rage? This ricochet cannon is going to be annoying. We'll just rage through here. We'll freeze his back in ricochet cannon. Drop clean up, clean up, clean up. Barbarians, clean up, clean up. Try to take out some of these defenses too. Archers help as well. We're just gonna try to brute force through these last few wizard towers in the back end before the rest of our army comes through and just kind of annihilates it. Annihilates. If I can say that word properly, it sounded like I was having like some kind of accent there. But you know, the base is just kind of gone. You just save the cleanup for the end, and there's not really much else that you can do. We definitely could have used our warden ability better or dropped the rages better. But even then, we saved it as long as we could. But when the royal champion was 1 HP, I popped it so I just make sure she stayed alive. Because we hit that NATO, the town hall poison would have been on us as well, just while we're on that NATO, and that's just not a good combo. Not a good combo at all. Alright, this one, see, now we're gonna do it the same way, but we're not going to rush it like last time. So we'll just come on through this way. And we'll loop around the base, and it'll work out, but we don't have to worry about the invis tower in the core. Alright, so pop the haste ability instantly. So at 56, we'll drop this invis. It push her back into this core. Or apparently not quite. Not quite push her into the core, but she'll make her way around to the fire spirit as long as it's not a tornado trap right here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. How to deal with the queen, though. So I might have pushed her out, that defending queen. So we might not get a fire spitter. Okay, we will, we will. We'll get the fire spitter, just barely. We kind of looked out there. It's a lot more difficult to control her with the what is it called? What is this called? The haste and the hog puppet, because she goes a lot quicker, right? I wasn't used to controlling her there. Valkyries, apprentice warden. I also just freezes damage, because I just don't like all that damage on us for now. I really don't like that. All right, the counter front with the queen and the siege barracks, the wall breakers for the P.E.K.K.A.s. I'm just gonna push on through. We're just gonna push on through, push on through. We can save some abilities as well. That should just deal with this poison tower, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And honestly, I'm just gonna wait. Pop the warden ability. We'll get through this town hall, right? We'll rage. I'll overgrowth this left side, make sure they all collapse together. Skeleton is back in over here. Minion Prince, where is he gonna face? So we can pop his ability. Face it through here, right? Now we'll get through here. Tornado trap, so we'll rage to help get through this section quicker. So that's going to stop us up a little bit, but not too much. Is there any troll Teslas? No, there's not. So some cleanup barbarians on the outside. So we have to get through this back end again. Just got to get through that back end. We'll have these barbarians help distract. Barbarians, and these root riders coming on through. As well as the Warden and the Royal Champion. The Minion Prince, he is going to go down, but we have Distraction Barbarians for these Wizard Towers. Because any little bit of distraction from this damage is really going to help us out, especially because we're on a Poison Tower. So we'll just distract. And we'll just get on through there. We'll just get on through it, and then the base is just going to be gone. So pretty much, you really just got to spam. It's really just spam. It's not too much thinking of Root Riders. As long as you make the funnel, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alright, Invis by the Town Hall. So it's a little bit different of a base. We'll have to funnel in extra hard. Alright, alright. So how do we get this one? We try getting in here. We'll have to Invis get these fire spitters. Then we have to push quick into the from the top into this town hall. We'll overgrowth to push us in. Alright. Pop the haste. So at 256 we'll drop us invis. We'll push into here. We'll have to drop us another invis, get down the fire spitters. So at 250 should go invis in the spirit fox. We'll get the fire spitter down. Then 246 drop the invis. She's already out of it, so I have to pick her up. We have to pick her up. Okay, okay. There we go. Alright. Root Riders. Test Loons, healers. Alright. The Apprentice Warden. Valkyries help the Clan Castle. The Root Rider. I mean, okay, we're good. We're good. And then from here, Siege Barracks. Gotta aim for this Town Hall after we get down this Clan Castle. Aim for the Town Hall. Get on the Invis Tower trigger, right? Now we'll overgrow through here. Now we're just pushing straight for this Town Hall. We're just going straight for it. Might not be the best option, but it's the option we're going for, right? Pop the Warden ability. We'll get through there. We'll rage on this left side for that Minion Prince. Just get his value. We'll also freeze. And we'll use that back there. And I think this is going to be a little close. A little close. We'll have to get this cleanup back through here. Where can we get this rage spell use? That new defense is going to be very annoying. This funnel, oh, we didn't even pop the wall breaker for the P.E.K.K.A.s. That's why, part of why it's not looking the greatest here. We have the Minion Prince ability and we have Rage. The Minion Prince by himself can do so much damage. Switch that to C. Baby Dragon on this King. We haven't popped the Minion Prince ability yet. We're just going to wait. We're just going to wait. So we're going to try to get as much percent as we can, right? I want him to face towards this direction. Once he does, we'll pop it. Black Air Mine, alright. Alright, we'll pop his ability. R. We're not going to rage yet. Taking out Black Air Mines. Alright, and then we'll just rage on through. Rage. We need him to get through. We need him to get through. We got a few seconds. So we're getting in the high 90s. But I think we messed with the funnel because we got scared by that Invis Tower. With Root Riders, I'm not sure the best way to deal with these Invis Towers in the core. Besides just going straight for it. And that's going to get us. That's definitely going to get us. Now to go these healers. Oops. We didn't make the pathing that well either because I'm used to using the Hog Puppet. That haste, we got through here too quickly, so we didn't break down these buildings. So the Valkyries went this way as well. Typically on this base, I go around this way. But that got me. That got me. Alright, this base. See, these diamond bases tend to be a lot simpler. Because the Fire Spitter is facing this way. I want to come in from this top side of the Road Champion. Let her break this funnel over here. And we'll come in through this Rage Tower in this Town Hall. And then we'll try to save the Warden ability. Actually, no, we'll have to overgrowth the Rage Tower probably. But we'll get it. So at 256, we'll drop this Invis. I'm going to drop this Haste Vial as well. Get through this Ricochet Cannon. Get through as many defenses as we can over here. Help break the funnel. 46, drop this Invis. Get through there. Get through this Wizard Tower. Now at 40, she go Invis in the Spirit Fox. And she gets his multi-arch tower. It's perfect for breaking the funnel. Nice. 236, drop this Invis. Can she go? She's going to go for the Fire Spitter, isn't she? If so, that's literally better than I could have even guessed. That's literally better value than I could have even guessed. I'm going to drop the Invis just to be safe. And then we're just going to pick her up. Just keep her alive. Just keep her alive. Nice. Now we got the Root Riders coming on through. The Ice Golem, the Loons, the Healers, the Valkyries, the Apprentice Warden, the Warden, the Minion Prince, the Royal Champion, and then, honestly, the Queen for the counter funnel, Giant Arrow, Siege Barracks, Wall Breaker, and we'll just push on through. We'll have to, honestly, pop this Warden ability just because these Ice Golems in here. We'll just get on through here. We don't have the Fire Spears on us, though. We'll just Rage spell as well. I mean, Rage as well. Freeze is new defense, because that thing is nasty. Even if it's not really doing that much. Minion Prince, he turned the last second, so his ability was wasted there. That is not what we're looking for. We'll overgrowth through here. So the Rage Tower is all good, neutered now, right? Now we're just gonna drop some cleanup on this backside. We're gonna skeleton spell this monolith once we get over there. We're not over there yet, so you don't have to worry about it yet. But we're not gonna get anything basically kill us on the path there. We're pretty well protected with these healers here. Minion Prince is gonna go down though, unfortunately. His ability was essentially swagged. We swagged the Minion Prince ability. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Skeleton spell for these monolith. We'll get through this core as well. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Alright, we're getting the core down. More distraction up top. It's always good to have the distraction. The queen has the core. These barbarians, we'll just send them back here. We'll send on through. We're sending them. They're coming. The cavalry is coming. Ever so slightly. Yeah, the queen's gonna help get those core, so is the road champion and the root riders. We'll get down the last building. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. These dime bases tend to be pretty simple. Even though I did essentially swag the minion prince ability, he was facing towards this direction, but he was raged up and he just broke it too quickly on that town hall and he turned away and it was swagged. Essentially swagged. Let's see. We ended up going plus 295. We had two mistakes, but you know what? It happens some days. It really does happen some days. Not bad at all though. However, I really like dragons better. I'm gonna switch back to dragons tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys like, subscribed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.